20-year-old Canadian actor Keanu Reeves. What's it like? Now that you're here, you're doing it, here's the set. What's it like?
What's it like? It's hard.
Keanu Reeves was born on September 2nd, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon. His mother, Patricia, was a showgirl and also a costume designer, while his father, Samuel, was a geologist. Keanu's parents divorced when he was just 3 years old, and his father left the family soon after. After the divorce, Keanu and his mother moved around frequently, living in Australia, New York, and Toronto. Money was often tight, and Keanu attended several different schools, struggling with undiagnosed dyslexia. Despite these challenges, Keanu was a talented athlete and played ice hockey in high school. However, he struggled academically and eventually dropped out of school. Keanu's difficult childhood and early struggles with dyslexia would later inform his work as an actor. He has said in interviews that he often draws on his own experiences and emotions to create his characters' inner lives. Keanu's family background is diverse and interesting. His mother is of English descent, while his father was of Hawaiian, Chinese, and English ancestry. Keanu believes his mixed heritage has influenced his worldview and his artistic sensibilities. Despite the challenges of his upbringing, Keanu remained close to his family. He has 2 sisters, Kim and Karina, and a half-sister named Emma. Keanu's childhood was marked by frequent moves, financial struggles, and academic challenges. However, he also developed a strong bond with his family. After dropping out of high school, Keanu Reeves worked a series of odd jobs that you will not believe. He worked as a manager at a pasta shop and a ticket taker at a theater. However, his true passion was acting, of course, so he began taking classes and auditioning for roles. In 1986, Keanu landed his first major role in Youngblood, a coming-of-age sports drama about a hockey team. Although the film wasn't that successful, Keanu's performance caught the attention of some casting directors.
She do it to me last year, man.
She do it to me last night, huh?
The only thing better than a glass of beer is tea with Miss McGill. Hey, I saw you try out. You've got speed.
Thanks.
Fast legs, slow fists.
You guys suck at me.
Oh, poor baby. Hey, maybe next time we can send you a telegram? Get ready for the right hook. Man, Racky's brutal even for this lady.
When that man is fucking an animal.
The following year, Keanu had his breakthrough role in the cult classic Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Keanu Reeves,
which tells the story of 2 teenage slackers who travel through time. Keanu's performance in the film showcased his natural charisma. He also developed a close friendship with his co-star, Alec Winter, which would continue throughout his career. Following the success of the film, Keanu appeared in several other notable films, including Parenthood 1989 and Point Break 1991. However, it was his role as an undercover cop named Jack in the action thriller Speed that cemented his status as a leading man.
Open the doors! 50! Stay above 50!
are you insured?
Yeah, why?
Keanu's success in Speed led to a string of high-profile roles in films such as The Devil Advocate 1997, The Matrix 1999, and John Wick 2014. Despite Keanu Reeves' success in Hollywood, his personal life as a leading man in Hollywood with successful films like Speed and The Devil Advocate, but he was looking for a new challenge. It was then that Keanu was offered the role of Neo in The Matrix, a science fiction action film directed by the Wachowski siblings. The film's plot centered around a computer hacker named Neo, who discovers that the world he knows is actually a simulation created by machines to enslave humanity. Keanu wasn't sure about taking on the role. He had never done a science fiction film before. However, after reading the scripts and meeting with the Wachowskis, he was intrigued by the project and decided to take the role. The filming of The Matrix was physically demanding, and Keanu spent months training in martial arts and wire work. He also performed many of his own stunts, including the iconic scene where he dodges the bullets in slow motion. The Matrix was a critical and commercial success, earning over $400 million worldwide and winning 4 Academy Awards. Keanu's performance as Neo was praised by everyone. In 2014, Keanu Reeves took on the lead role of John Wick, directed by Chad Stahelski and David Leitch. The film tells the story of a retired hitman seeking revenge after the death of his beloved dog. Keanu's performance as John Wick received critical acclaim and reignited his career as an action star. His ability to balance the emotional depth of the character with the intense action sequences impressed audiences and critics alike. The success of the first film led to 3 sequels: John Wick Chapter 2, 2017, John Wick Chapter 3, 2019, and John Wick Chapter 4, 2023. Keanu's portrayal of John Wick has earned him a new generation of fans and solidified his status as an unforgettable star. The role has also showcased Keanu's versatility as an actor, as he continues to take on a range of roles in both action and dramatic films. For John Wick Chapter 4, Keanu trained even harder than before. The film opens with Wick on the run from the High Table, led by Marquis de Gramont, who keeps raising the bounty on Wick's head. The plot feels refreshingly focused, with clearly defined stakes that allow for complex choreography, and the cinematography is so clean. Reeves sells Wick's commitment while imbuing him with emotional exhaustion that adds more gravity to this chapter. I would love to know what you think about this chapter, so let me know in the comments. Did you know that Keanu is not only a talented actor, but also fluent in several languages? That's right, he can speak English, French, and German. But Keanu isn't just multilingual. He's also an avid motorcyclist and even co-founded a motorcycle company. One thing that truly sets Keanu apart is his incredible generosity. He has given away millions of dollars to various charities and has even been spotted donating to homeless people. It's hard to imagine anyone else as Neo in The Matrix, but did you know that Keanu was offered the role after Will Smith turned it down?
Stories help us contextualize the world, help us see it, you know, for the things that we don't know, things that we can imagine, get advice, whatever, all of those kinds of communications. And, I love that about it, but it was fun, you know, somehow being in the moment. I love what happens after someone says action. You know, that's the director or the first AD sometimes will say, action. And then we begin and we're in the moment. You know, we might have prepared a lot and we have our past and our history and what we're trying to do in the story we're trying to tell, but that moment of action, or let's begin. That's like, it's fun. It's fun. So I'm really grateful to be able to earn a living and have a career, you know, try and have a career, you know, something that I love, and in a simple thing, just to have